Happy days. Quick chat with Spirit. See what I got going on today. Oh, it's so hot. I'm currently having my teeth done, which I'll do a video on another time. But came out of the dentist the other day. I thought I was in Egypt. It's so hot. Seriously. Okay, so Spirit, what would you like us to talk about today, please? Shuffle, shuffle. I'm just going to pause while I shuffle because this seems like it might be some time. Give me a second. Okay, so I got this massive amount of jumpers, so I'm just shuffling them to see if they want any particular ones. But I've been here for some time as well, so I'm thinking maybe they want all of them. So we'll see what they are. Let's see what order they come out in. Let's just split them up. Okay, we're going to go from, already a minute in, we'll go from here. Knowing when to quit is also a strength I am open to receiving. Judgment coming into your own. And then we have the illusion. Doubt your doubt, we had that before. Is what you're doing worth giving up life force for? Giving love is feeling love. Change, and things change as the river flows. Okay, so let's make a start with knowing when to quit is also a strength. Sometimes we push ourselves in a direction that we're not supposed to be going. It's that idea of the door being shut and you're still trying to get through it when the other door's wide open and that's the one you should go through. But I think that this is knowing when to quit is also a strength. Sometimes we do things, you know, like when it's really hot, a lot of people party all the time. I know I want to just go and sit in the garden and do things, or you go out and you see with your mates and you go out for a drink and all that sort of stuff. So if you've got anything, and I think this is about us being able to give up the things that no longer serve us, or the things that we quite easily fall into. So knowing when to quit is also a strength, because if we're still holding on to things that we usually do, we're not allowing the new to come in. And this is a state of transformation that we're under. So this is judgment. We had the butterfly the other day. They came in with the caterpillar, not wanting to be pulped to get to the other side. But this is you coming into yourself. This is you coming into your light. This is you transformed after being through all your pulpness and going back down to the bare minimum and re-becoming. And I think that's what we're going through energetically at the moment. So knowing when to quit is also a strength. I would look at the toxins in your life, whether they're physical toxins, mental toxins, emotional toxins, relationship toxins, all sorts of whatever toxin it is, whether it's something you're eating, drinking, smoking, or anything that you're putting into your body that you shouldn't be putting into your body. Some people, you know, they just go, oh, I'm really bloating. That's because you're eating bread. Nothing wrong with bread apart from all the stuff that goes in the bread. You know, you've got, if you look at the ingredients on the bread, you'll see that it's got much more than bread in it. You know, so bread has got no nutritional value for you. But if you go and you get some sourdough that's only got what it's supposed to have in it, like 3 things, isn't it? It's like rye, wheat, flour, and some fermented flour to make it rise. Then you're eating bread, proper bread, and you're getting the proper nutrition. If you remember back in the day, if you did it in history, you'll know that loads of people in England lived on bread and beer because that's what was available, but it sustained them because there was good stuff in it. Okay, so if there's anything toxic in your life, let it go, because when you've let it go, then you can be open to receiving. If you're holding yourself back and you're allowing yourself to have these toxins, and then basically that's coming from a place of lack of self-worth or lack of self-value. I'm just going to shut the window because it's a bit noisy. Thank you. So that's coming from a place of lack of self-worth and lack of self-value. saying that you need this crutch to be able to cope in life. So maybe let the crutch go. I mean, obviously not if you broke your leg and you need it to help you walk, but you know what I mean. And then you can be open to receiving what the universe is trying to give you. But if you're staying in this one state, then you're not willing to transform. That's what you're showing them. You're not willing to transform. And I think, like we said before, the universe is like a parent that wants to give you everything that it thinks you want. So if it thinks you want to be stuck, it'll allow you to continue to be stuck. It can only give you the new stuff when you show it that actually that I'm up for having the new stuff. And the only way we can do that is to let go of the things that no longer serve us, to transform ourselves. The moon. Could it be that? It's just an illusion. So, is it an illusion that you need this? You don't need this. You could go through, cold turkey. You could go through giving it up. You could go through the pain of doing it. You could turn into the caterpillar, into the pulp bit. You have to go through the pulp bit to become the butterfly, to come into your own, to come into the light of your own being. And is what you're doing worth giving up life force for? Okay, so I'm just going to move the illusion out of the way. So, keeping these toxic things in your life, is it worth keeping that rather than having the receiving and the transformation coming in? So whatever it is you're doing, is it worth giving up your life force for? If something's making you tired or bringing you down or lowering your vibration and basically not making you happy, do you wake up with a smile on your face ready for the next day? Or are you like, oh my God, not again. Here we go again. Those are the things you need to be giving up. Or the things that you get upset with yourself that you've just done again. Giving love is feeling love. Okay, so in relationships, it can be reciprocal. Sometimes you can be in a relationship either with yourself, with others, in all sorts of relationships, work relationship or a relationship to yourself, a love relationship, a business relationship. Are you doing all the work? Is anybody giving back to you? Because sometimes they say that love is blind, don't they? And love is blind is basically you're feeling this love, but that's because you're giving this love, and that love is in you, and that's the love you're feeling, not necessarily love coming from the other area, but the love that you have inside yourself is what you're feeling, not being in receipt of love. That's not what you're feeling. You're just feeling the love that's inside of you that you're giving out. So check in with that. Is this relationship working for you? Is this relationship giving you what you need? Is this relationship a two-way street? Or is it just you giving out all the time? Are you doing this and you doing that? And that's the same with like all these toxins. Are they giving you anything? Are they giving you anything at all to uplift you and help you survive, or help you not survive? You don't want to just survive in life. You want to be successful in your life, and to be successful basically means you'll feel very happy. Yeah. Success is different for other people. Some people like status, but the status at the end of the day is what makes them happy. So it's still only being successful is, being happy. So giving love is feeling love. So that's why you're feeling it. Give that love to yourself so you can bring yourself up if nobody else is doing it for you. And you are on your own journey, and you do have to learn your own lessons. And everything else around you is just an illusion, So you think that makes you happy. Actually, it's you making you happy. They're not making you happy. You're making you happy because you've made the right choice for the right partner, or you've made the right choice for the right food that you're eating, or you've made the right choice for the right career you've got, or the right job you've got, or the right friends you've got. Anything else is not cool. So doubt your doubt. Again, it's here, isn't it? I'm just going to move these over. Again, it's here again. It's like reiterating. It must be very, very important right now that we must be very, very near our goal of whatever it is we're trying to achieve. Because knowing when to quit is a strength. Doubt your doubt that you can't stand in your own power and that you deserve the best, whether you're bringing yourself down or others are bringing yourself down. And is it worth doing? Is what you are doing worth giving up life force for? Is it? Is there a big enough payoff, really? Is there? These are all questions. These are the things you need to question yourself with. Because at the end of the day, we're going into this change. We're going into this transformation. We can be open to receiving. for this transformation. I'm into the change. I want the change. I'm waiting for the change. I'm going for the change. I'm doing everything in my power to allow the change. Giving myself that talk, because things change as the river flows. There is only change. Buddha says, you know, change. That's it. That's life. Change. It changes. It does change. Everything changes. Everything changes but you. I don't know what that song is. But again, oh my God, that's quite cool actually, because again, it's saying the same thing. If you're not willing to change, you are not open to receiving. If you are stuck, then you are stuck. You are not open, and you are not open to receiving, because you are closed down, because you are stuck. So I'm gonna shift these out. So basically, I think these are saying all the same thing, which is knowing when to quit is also a strength. Give yourself some love, and know that that love is inside of you, and that you have the strength to have that love. And just work out, is this any good for you? And if it's not, but you think you still need it, tell yourself you don't. Tell yourself you don't, because you know that that's an illusion. You don't need that. What you're trying to achieve is to self-actualize in this life and be at the top of your little pyramid, being happy as Larry. Change, change, change. It's all change. We're transforming into ourselves, and we are open to receiving. Be open to receiving the next part of your journey. So, that's crazy that there's so many cards, and they're all basically, that's a really good conversation, I do believe. So basically, if it's toxic, give it up, because you're stopping your own receiving, and it is time for everything to change and for you to transform into the butterfly that you are, because there's nothing you can do about changing. Change changes, and doubt your doubt that you're not strong enough to do it all, because if you're stuck, it's an illusion that you're stuck, because everything is there to change and bring you into your being. The whole point of being alive is to self-actualize. Do your journey, knock out your lessons, jump over your mountains, stop falling over the same rock in the road that you've been falling over for forever and a day, which keeps you in the same cycle. Give yourself some love, people. Happy days. Namaste.